Jamie, so again, a lot of families could be affected by this, and the family that I talked to, they are in Queen Creek. So Brandy Kuhn, we did talk to her a few times, but the mom we spoke with said for years her son has relied on life-saving care funded through the Division of Developmental Disabilities. But a new bill that would help support the program was recently shut down, possibly jeopardizing the program and thousands of families, including her own.
For floor debates.
This is what an average day looks like here in the Kuhn's home. And sometimes things can get a little dicey. It was just at 6 months old, Brandy's son Tyson suffered from a brain injury, affecting his day-to-day activities like feeding and walking. But Brandy says thanks to his caregivers, it's made life a lot easier.
The respite and the caregiving and the nursing that is provided in home is invaluable in keeping him happy, healthy, and thriving.
These services for Tyson were made available through the Division of Developmental Disabilities, or DDD. But soon, these services may be at risk.
It would essentially put us in crisis mode very quickly.
A recent bill proposed to the legislature would have increased funding for the DDD by $122 million. But that bill did not move forward in the legislature.
Adding one more layer of stress to this very fragile population of individuals and caregivers is really despicable, in my opinion.
Republicans blame the Hobbs administration for the DDD current financial situation, saying they mismanaged the program's funds. Governor Hobbs released a statement on the failure to advance the bill, saying, quote, "The majority is weaponizing a routine part of the budgeting process to cause pain for Arizonans with disabilities and their caregivers, attempting to slash DDD funding due to a supplemental request." Yeah, so again, there are a lot of questions. What happens next, of course, as those funds could run out, as we said, as soon as April. So while that bill is no longer moving forward, there are still options for the program to get the funding, including the budget process to fill the financial gap before the next fiscal year that starts July. So there are a few months, April to July. They could possibly do that supplemental funding request, and that could help. But again, we're just kind of waiting, and a lot of families are waiting to get those answers as funding can run out.
Well, we will continue to follow this one for sure. Michaela, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Jamie.